I spent years trying to rationalize this experience. My family always believed our childhood home was haunted. Not in an evil way, though. We thought it was my grandfather. He died really young before any of his grandkids got to meet him, but he had built the house himself, and my family always felt like he still watched over it. Apparently, when I was a toddler, I pointed at an empty spot in our dining room and asked my mom, "Who's that man?" She didn't see anyone. But I walked over to this old stereo cabinet, patted the air like someone was sitting there, and said, "It's okay. I see you." Years later, I pointed him out in a family photo. It was my grandfather. But the scariest thing happened when I was in middle school. My bedroom sat right next to this long hallway, and at night I'd constantly hear knocks, creaks, and footsteps outside my door. What made it creepy was that the noises felt intentional. Like whatever was making them knew when I was listening. If I sat up and paid attention, they'd stop. If I ignored them, they'd start again. One night, it got way worse. Every time I started drifting to sleep, there'd be a loud crack or knock right outside my room that jolted me awake again. Eventually, I got so freaked out that I decided to sleep in my mom's room. I stood up from my bed and started walking toward the door when I heard crinkling behind me. My mattress still had plastic wrapped around it, so at first I thought maybe it was settling after I got up. But it kept going. So I turned around and the plastic was moving, not randomly either. There was an actual impression traveling up the side of the mattress like someone invisible was brushing against the bed while walking past it. I immediately left my room, but while I was walking down the hallway, I heard footsteps behind me. At first, I tried to rationalize it. I stopped walking to see if maybe it was just an echo. The footsteps stopped too. Then two more steps happened behind me. Closer this time. That's when I realized something was actually following me. I sprinted to grab my pillow and ran to my mom's room while hearing footsteps in the hallway the entire time. The next day, I tried to ignore it and move on, but that afternoon, I overheard my mom on the phone and she realized something. It all happened the night before my grandmother's birthday. And years later, I learned my grandfather used to love celebrating her birthday and making a huge deal out of it every year. To this day, part of me wonders if he was celebrating his own way.